Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Thank you for joining me. Today's episode, we're gonna have Island BBQ served with garlic parmesan potatoes and honey glazed carrots. The trick is we're gonna be doing it on the grill. Yes, everyone, the grill is not just for meat, it's for vegetables too. So without further ado, let's get started and get down. The first step in this whole process is to marinate the meat. Now, the pork cutlets have to marinate at least 8 hours, minimum, but preferably overnight. With that, we start off with 1/3 cup of soy sauce, 1/2 cup Worcestershire sauce, 1/3 cup brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of your favorite jerk seasoning, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This is to coat the pork and to bind it together. 1/3 cup of orange juice. This helps tenderizes. It's a natural tenderizer for any kind of meat. Once those are all in the bowl, whisk and blend very well. Once the ingredients are all blended, get 1 pound of pork cutlets. Pour your marinade evenly over. Then, the secret to all of this is your pineapples. Fresh chopped pineapples, at least 1/3 cup. This too acts as a natural tenderizer. Don't need MSG, don't need salt. Go Mother Nature style. Evenly distribute the pineapples. Cover and refrigerate. 8 hours, preferably overnight. See you soon. While the meat is marinating, within an hour before it's ready to be pulled and cooked, we're going to go ahead and start preparing our side dishes. For the potatoes, garlic parmesan, 2.5 tablespoons. Now this here, I like to use the prepackaged items in the grocery store. Your favorite, your brand, whatever you like, it's up to you. You're more than welcome. It's whatever your flavor and your fancy. Followed by olive oil. To coat, I measured approximately 2 tablespoons of olive oil, just enough to coat the potatoes. Pour it in. Toss with your hands to get a really good even coat. What I have here is a pound of new potatoes. You could use any potato you like. I prefer new potatoes. They tend to, when they grill, they tend to have a sweet flavor to it. Once they're coated, place it on the foil and scrape all the goodies. Then wrap it up in foil so when you get ready to smoke it, the smoky flavor and the steam will cook the potatoes. Place these on the grill for about 20 to 30 minutes. Feel free, depending on how high your fire is, to test it, but you want to look for tender potatoes. It takes about 25 minutes, 20-25 minutes. With the carrots, here I have 8 ounces of baby carrots already peeled. Teaspoon of sea salt. And 3 tablespoons of honey. Pour everything in the bowl. Coat very well. minus that carrot. That we wanted to jump the gun. Now we're getting ready to put the meal together. Now I did mention earlier, this is an island barbecue. If you prefer not to grill, there are other ways that you can enjoy the meal just as much as grilling. You can sear it, or you can put on a griddle. The key to all of this is the seasoning. The jerk seasoning is what makes the dish its dish. So with that, let's go ahead. For today's alternate method, we're going to use the griddle. Assure that it's preheated to 350 degrees. Place your pork cutlets onto the griddle. And allow to sear till it's golden brown on the side. While it's searing, as for the potatoes and the carrots that I mentioned to you earlier, if you don't want to use the grill, you can put them in the oven and roast them at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes, but check until it's tender. With the temperature being the way it's set at 350 and the tops being rather thin cut, please check it every so often. The pineapples are a natural tenderizer, so the meat will cook a lot faster than you anticipate. This is what you're looking for. You want to have that golden crust on the outside. The pork chops, pork cutlets, whatever pork you decide to use, it's the pork ready for service. See you in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Island barbecue at its finest. And you don't even need a passport. Gotta love it. Now, the best part of this show, for the pork cutlets, let's check it out. Very tender. Very juicy. For our new potatoes. That garlic parmesan really sets off the flavor of the jerk. The last piece of the puzzle, our carrots. Thank you for joining us today. It felt really great to be outside, to actually enjoy the islands without being on the islands and no passport needed, but we had just as much fun. Please stay tuned. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and watch for our next episode. I can't tell you what it is, so stay tuned.